finally sprung, Keeley.
Indeed, it feels a bit more like summer, doesn't it? And more of the same tomorrow. Yes, many places got up to 22 degrees today, and we'll have more warm spells of sunshine through tomorrow as well. But through the weekend, this area of high pressure will shift eastwards. Saturday looks fine, but on Sunday, the increased risk of showers, and then the Atlantic takes over as we head through next week. So out there at the moment, it's a fine and settled night. There'll be a little bit of patchy mist and fog out there and a mild night. Temperatures down to around 10 or 11 degrees. And quite quickly, that mist and fog will lift. It looks like it'll be a fine day with patchy cloud, but also good bright or sunny spells. The risk of the odd isolated shower, but for most places staying dry, and temperatures once again lifting to around 22 or 23 degrees. Bill.
Thank you, Keeley. That's as far as we go.
Really bad. I got the husband to do it yesterday, but only because Paul came round for a coffee, and I know what a snob he is, and I knew he'd have something to say about the long grass, but I feel dreadful now.
No more mowing.
No more mowing.
Leave your grass to grow.
Okay, for the rest of May. There's a deal. It's been a lovely day once again, hasn't it? We got it to 22 degrees at the top of the Vale of York, and you can see a lovely day at the Yorkshire Sculpture Park there. The second photo, though, it was a lovely day at the coast. It was a little bit fresher at the coast. We only got up to about 18 degrees here, but still felt very pleasant in the sunshine. You can get your pictures coming into various different places to the Weather Watchers page, or we're on social media as well. Keeley Donovan on Instagram. So a repeat performance tomorrow, I think. There'll be a little bit of patchy mist and fog to start the day, but some good spells of sunshine are in the forecast for tomorrow. And once again, it will feel warm with very similar temperatures to today. And of course, the settled weather is down to this area of high pressure. It's with us through tomorrow. Saturday looks decent too, but then that high pressure moves away eastwards and makes way for something a little bit more unsettled. At the moment, it's now looking like Sunday. We'll start to see some showers moving eastwards through the course of the afternoon. And then next week, it does look more unsettled and not as warm either. This is the satellite picture. It tells a lovely story. Lots of us got plenty of sunshine through today, and it's a lovely evening out there at the moment. But overnight, we should see a little bit of patchy mist and fog develop once again, particularly in the east and in prone spots, and temperatures will fall back to a mild 10 or 11 degrees. Let's have a quick look at the high water times then. In Scarborough, 16 minutes past 6, and at 6:25 in Filey. So a little bit of patchy mist and fog. That will lift tomorrow, and there will be some fair weather cloud about, but all in all, it looks like another decent day. The very small risk of the odd shower, but you'd be very unlucky if you catch one of those. As you can see, most places, most of the day will be dry and bright with some good spells of sunshine and warm sunshine at that. Temperatures 22, possibly even 23 degrees. And again, it will be a little bit fresher, but still pleasant along the coastline. And tomorrow evening looks lovely. Some sunshine to end the day. And then overnight, we may well see some sea fog just lapping onto the shore. And that could hug the coastline through Saturday. Otherwise, it looks pleasant with some sunshine and warm showers spreading eastwards on Sunday afternoon, Amy.
I was going to do some gardening tomorrow, but I'm not going to bother now.
Instead.
I will just sunbathe and have a cocktail in the garden.
Hello there, good evening. The settled and the warm weather continues. Tomorrow it will be another warm day with spells of sunshine. And as we head through the next few hours, we will once again see some mist and fog develop. Also some clear spells out there, and another mild night with temperatures only back to around 10 or 11 degrees. So tomorrow the mist and the fog will lift, and it'll turn out to be a nice day. Yes, there'll be some cloud around at times, but like today, there'll also be some good spells of sunshine. The very small risk of a shower, but as you can see, for most places, it does look dry and warm once again. We could get up to around 22 degrees for inland spots again, a little bit fresher right along the coast. And along the coast on Saturday, we could have some sea fog. Elsewhere, there'll be some sunshine. We'll start to see a breakdown on Sunday with showers spreading east through the afternoon.
To you.
We got a good sneak peek at the top, didn't we, Peter, at the top of the programme. Kate messages, you really must show Peter's, she calls it, dad dancing. It was the funniest thing.
It's enough. That is enough.
I think we should have a live performance of it now, Peter.
Yeah, well.
Okay, fine. Well, let's have the weather. It's been a lovely day, hasn't it? We reached 22 degrees in several spots, in fact. More of the same to come tomorrow. It's going to be warm, and there's going to be some decent spells of sunshine once again. It's all because of this area of high pressure. It's with us through tomorrow. Saturday Saturday too, but it does start to move away eastwards through the weekend, and this will allow showers to move in from the west. At the moment, it looks like during the day on Sunday, and then the Atlantic takes over for next week, becoming more unsettled. So as I mentioned, temperatures inland reached 22 degrees, and all of us, as you can see from the satellite picture, enjoyed some sunshine after a bit of a cloudy start in places. And that's the way we might start tomorrow as well, because overnight we'll get a bit of mist and fog and areas of low cloud developing for some of us, and temperatures will only drop back to around 10 or 11 degrees. Let's have a quick look at the high water times then in Grimsby and Cleethorpes just before 8 o'clock. So that mist and fog will lift tomorrow morning, and it does look like it's going to be a dry day for most of us. The odd shower cropping up, but you'll be very unlucky if you catch one of those. For most of us, it's dry and fine. Some good spells of sunshine, always a little bit fresher along the coast, but inland we could get up to 22 or 23 degrees. And it'll take us into a very pleasant evening tomorrow evening. But just cast your eye out here to the North Sea. This massive cloud overnight, Friday into Saturday, it will certainly hug the shore, but it may well move inland as well. And then on Saturday, it will burn back to the coast, where it could linger for a time during the day. But for most places during Saturday, there'll be a good deal of sunshine once again. Sunday morning starts off on a fine note, dry and fine with some sunshine. Cloud will bubble up, and then through the afternoon it will turn cloudier as showers spread eastwards. Next week it doesn't look as warm, and it looks more unsettled with showers or longer spells of rain.
Well,
Peter,
I'll let you get
out of my systems. We'll see about that tomorrow.
As far as
I've been told.
have a nice evening.
Bye-bye.
And